The secret to grinding round rails is to approach the rail at a tiny bit of an angle, pretty much parallel with it, so your momentum goes with the rail instead of against it, and now you know.
So I've never skated a kinked rail before, so I didn't really know what to expect, so my brain was like, hey man, we should go slow and try to figure it out that way. I tried this out for a while, but eventually I started going faster, and what I found out was the faster that you go, the less kinky the rail seems, so it seems more like a flat bar.
The secret to keeping your ollie straight when you're skating over things, at least for me, was to make sure that I have enough speed, because if I don't, my body's naturally going to turn to make sure I clear the back truck. If you use skater trainers, try taking off one of the back trainers, because then your wheel can move around a little bit, so shove it's and 180s will be easier and you still don't have to worry about falling. So this didn't feel as tall as I thought it was going to, but I kept on throwing myself in front of the board, so to fix that I slowed down a little bit and started focusing on popping straight down. So the last time that I tried this, I couldn't figure out how the hell to get enough weight on my back foot so I could roll away. But this time I actually figured it out. I scooted my front foot back a little bit and focused on relaxing my entire body, which helped me get my weight where it needed to be so I could finally roll away from it. Doing shit that scares me, part 29. The last time I tried this, I shoulder checked the ground pretty hard, which I thought was going to mess with my head, but it actually didn't. The biggest thing for me was I didn't feel like I was going fast enough, so I eventually started pumping a bit harder and it helped out a lot. If you're struggling to ollie into your manuals, try doing it in between two lines on flat so you don't have to worry about making it on top of the ledge, because... So the first rule to power slides is you have to be moving pretty quickly, because you have to have enough momentum to get the wheels to slide across the ground, so the more comfortable you are riding the board, the easier these are going to be. To do a power slide, I start by putting weight on my heels, kind of like I'm trying to turn front side a bit, while at the same time I bend my knees so I can do a tiny little hop, just enough to make myself weightless for a second so I can turn my shoulders 90 degrees fairly easily. Now that the board is turned, I'm focusing on keeping as much weight on my heels as possible to keep the slide going. Then when I can't slide anymore, I start to bring my back foot towards me to start the rotation back so I can ride away.